You move your cat off the kitchen counter after they sniff near your plate. They jump down, flick their tail once, and leave the room. A few minutes later, they return, but the approach has changed. They walk more slowly. Their body stays lower. Instead of jumping back onto the counter, they stop a few feet away or pass quietly and brush against your leg. Most people assume the cat forgot what happened, or that they're preparing to try again. But the unusual part isn't the return, it's the adjustment. Cats don't repair tension through apology, they repair it through behavior. After friction, they change how they approach. Slower movement, softer contact, more careful distance. And those changes depend on how the space feels when they come back. In this video, you'll learn to recognize the quiet signals cats use to repair small moments of tension, and how your response determines whether that repair holds. Number 1. The quiet return after the moment passes. You move your cat away from something, the kitchen counter, your keyboard, the edge of the table. They jump down quickly, leave the room, and pause briefly at the doorway before disappearing down the hall. For a moment, the interaction seems finished. A few minutes later, soft footsteps return. Your cat reappears, but the approach has changed. They move more slowly. Instead of walking straight toward you, they stop several feet away and sit or stand quietly, watching the space around you. The return is deliberate. Leaving immediately after tension, then returning with distance is a form of social checking. They're re-entering the space to see whether the moment has settled. Cats often reset distance after brief tension before reconnecting again. They're checking the temperature of the room. If you notice your cat lingering after the return, keep your posture relaxed. Avoid sudden movement or sharp tone. When the space stays calm, the message becomes clear. The moment has passed. Number 2. The light brush against your leg. Later in the day, after that moment on the counter or table, your cat walks through the room again. They pass at a normal pace, then slow slightly beside your chair. As they move by, their side or tail brushes lightly against your leg before they continue across the room. They don't stop. They don't ask for attention. Just a brief brush, then a few more steps forward. The gesture is easy to miss. Many people read it as simple affection or routine scent marking, the same contact cats make with furniture or doorways. Sometimes it is, but when it happens soon after a correction, the timing changes the meaning. That brief contact becomes part of the repair. Cats use scent and light touch to reinforce familiarity. A quick brush transfers scent while quietly confirming proximity again. No extended interaction, no pressure, just a reset. The message is simple. The connection still holds. If your cat brushes past you this way, respond calmly. A soft word or light touch as they pass is enough. You confirm what they're signaling. Everything is steady again. Number 3. The slower, softer approach. When your cat approaches you later, the movement looks slightly different from their usual confident walk. They enter quietly. Their pace slows as they come closer. Instead of moving straight toward you, they angle their body slightly to the side or pause a few steps away. Eye contact is brief. The body stays relaxed, but the approach is measured. The shift is small, just less intensity. Many people read this as hesitation. It can look like the cat is still unsure after the earlier correction. Often the opposite is happening. They're lowering interaction pressure. By slowing their movement, softening their angle, and avoiding prolonged staring, they make the encounter easier to restart without triggering tension. Less speed, less pressure. Indirect, slower approaches are a common calming signal in cats. When they want an interaction to stay peaceful, they reduce speed and approach from an angle instead of head-on. The movement keeps the interaction predictable. It's quiet de-escalation. If your cat approaches this way, stay still for a moment. Don't lean forward too quickly or reach immediately. Let them finish the approach themselves. That pause helps the reset hold. If you're the kind of owner who notices these small behaviors, you're already paying attention in a way cats understand. If you'd like to keep learning how to read these signals more clearly, consider subscribing. Number 4. sitting near you without asking for attention. Later, when the room has settled, your cat returns and chooses a spot nearby. They jump onto the couch but stop at the far cushion, or they settle on the floor beside your chair, tail curled around their paws. Sometimes they rest at the foot of the bed while you sit nearby. They're inside your space, but they don't climb into your lap or ask for attention. No pawing, no demand. They sit quietly, glancing toward you once or twice before relaxing into the spot. The distance is deliberate. After a small disagreement earlier, the placement carries weight. They're choosing proximity while keeping the interaction calm and predictable. Not distant, not demanding, just present. Cats regulate social distance carefully. Staying nearby rebuilds shared space without forcing direct contact. Proximity signals familiarity. The gap preserves calm. When cats approach and pause on their own terms, tension dissolves faster. If your cat settles near you this way, let the position stand. Don't pull them closer or interrupt the space they chose. Sometimes repair happens through presence alone. Number 5. The small gesture of relaxation. As the room stays calm, your cat's posture begins to change. They stretch their front legs forward while lying nearby. The body shifts onto one side instead of staying upright. Sometimes a paw extends toward you, or they roll slightly to expose part of the belly before settling again. The change is gradual. Shoulders loosen, breathing slows. The earlier alert posture disappears. Many people assume the cat has simply gotten comfortable again. On the surface, that's true, but when this posture follows the earlier sequence, the cautious return, the softer approach, the quiet proximity, it signals something more. The body confirms the reset. Animals don't loosen their bodies in unstable environments. Relaxation appears only once the space feels steady again. The moment has passed. Your cat is no longer evaluating the earlier interaction. Their body has returned to normal social ease. If you notice the shift, respond gently. Slow petting or a calm voice supports the relaxed state without interrupting it. Repair is complete. Number 6. When your cat stops checking altogether. Over time, another shift appears. After a small correction, your cat still jumps down or walks away. But when they return, the careful sequence you once saw grows shorter. They walk back in at a normal pace, the body stays relaxed. Instead of stopping several feet away, they settle beside you or continue their routine nearby. The hesitation fades, the return becomes simple. It can look like the moment had no effect. Something else changed. Earlier, your cat used several small signals to repair tension, leaving, returning cautiously, brushing past you, slowing their approach, choosing quiet proximity. Each step confirmed the connection was still stable. Now, those checks happen less often, not from indifference, from certainty. When relationships stay predictable, repair signals become shorter. The system simplifies. Your cat has learned that small disagreements with you don't threaten the relationship. If your responses stay calm and consistent, that certainty holds. Repair becomes almost immediate. They no longer return to check if things are safe. They already know it is.